Acontece almost never Amazonas. Acontece almost never 5 Amazonas. For some reason, you keep waking up around the exact same time somewhere close to 3 Amazonas wide awake, mind already racing, and no idea why. Decision too random, and that's not just stress. Your body is reacting to something very specific that happens inside you at that exact hour, every single night. Once you understand it, falling back asleep stops being the hard part. Sunny. Here is exactly why this keeps happening and the method to get back to sleep in minutes instead of lying there for an hour. Here is the part almost nobody explains, right? Sleep isn't one long flat state. You cycle through stages: deep sleep, light sleep, roughly every 90 minutes, all night long. But here is the catch. In the early morning hours, somewhere around 2 to 4 Amazonas, your cycles naturally shift toward more light sleep and less deep sleep. I guess it's just how your body is built. Light sleep means you are far easier to wake up by noise, by temperature, by your bladder, even by a small shift in blood sugar. So 3 Amazonas isn't a broken sleep. It's actually the most fragile, easiest to wake window of your entire night. One of the most common triggers in that fragile window is a small drop in blood sugar. If you had alcohol, a heavy sugary dessert, or skipped dinner entirely, your blood sugar can dip right around this hour. Your body responds by releasing a small burst of stress hormone cortisol to bring it back up. The cortisol burst is enough to pull you straight out of light sleep and into full alertness. You feel awake, sometimes a little wired, and you have no idea it was your dinner choices from 6 hours earlier. Second trigger, temperature. Your core body temperature naturally drops to its lowest point in these early morning hours. That is actually part of how your body knows to stay asleep. But if your room is too warm, or you lay under too many blankets, your body can't cool down properly. It registers that as a problem and nudges you awake to fix it. Kick off the blanket, throw an arm out, anything to cool down. If you've ever woken up at 3 Amazonas sweating slightly with the blanket already half off, this is exactly why. And here is the part that turns a 5-minute wake up into a full hour of lying there. Checking your phone. The second you wake up at 3 Amazonas, reaching for your phone feels automatic. But that bright blue-white light hits receptors in your eyes that tell your brain it is daytime. Melatonin production, the hormone that keeps you asleep, gets suppressed almost immediately. So now you ain't not just awake from a blood sugar dip or a warm room. You've told your brain it is morning. That is how a normal awakening turns into 45 minutes of scrolling and staring at the ceiling. So here is what actually works. First, prevention. Keep your bedroom slightly on the cooler side, skip alcohol and heavy sugar close to bedtime, and have a small protein-based snack earlier in the evening if you tend to wake up hungry feeling. But the real game changer is what you do in that moment you wake up. Don't reach for your phone, not even to check the time. Keep your eyes closed or barely open, and just breathe slowly, in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, out for 6. Nothing else. No problem solving, no checking emails in your head. Your body is already primed to fall back into a deeper stage. It just needs you to not interrupt it with lighter stimulation. Most people who do this fall back asleep within 5 to 10 minutes. To recap, 3 Amazonas isn't a malfunction. It is your most fragile sleep window, and for things commonly tip you out of it: blood sugar dips, a too warm room, and worst of all, your phone. Fix those and add slow breathing the moment you wake up, and the nightly 3 Amazonas wake up call stops controlling your night. If this helped, subscribe. I break down a new sleep mystery every week. And tell me in the comments, what time do you usually wake up at night? But it is closer to 3 than you think. This is Sony. Sleep well.